the relationship isn't new. 60 years of diplomatic relations and close relationships. The president has said we have shared values, strong democracies. Like, there's a lot of reasons we're close. But I think, candidly, on account of your leadership and on account of President Biden's leadership, I think after the 2022 African Leaders Summit at the end of 2022, we've entered a new era of deeper integration. And it's coming at the perfect time because, as the president has said, Kenya is just really on the move. Talent, green energy, Silicon Savannah, good leadership. So it's a perfect time for us to enter this new era of deeper collaboration. And I think the companies see that. So of the 14 companies I brought with me, many have been doing business here for a long time. Cisco, Microsoft, MasterCard, they're no strangers to Kenya, but yet they're doubling down.
Yeah.
That's what we are hearing. And then we have new companies. Bayless is making a new investment. MBA is deepening. Pfizer. So what I have heard, and venture capitalists, we had a lunch yesterday with venture capitalists. Really, all the venture capitalists who are here are happy, right? They see the opportunity. They say there's a culture in Kenya where people aren't afraid to take risk and fail. So my job, our job, the three of us here, we have a job, which is to tell the story more back home.
Yep.
Let Silicon Valley know what is here. Let Wall Street know what is here. Let U.S. multilaterals know what is here. More exchange programs. Take more Kenyans to America to learn to come back. So I guess I'm just excited. You have the resources, you have the leadership. And also, last thing I'll say is you have, in terms of the green energy, the digital data center you just mentioned is a perfect example of what you call the win-win.
Well, tell the audience a little bit about what the Commerce Department does to really further trade between the U.S. and Kenya and back the other way.
Yeah, thank you. It is a broad set of responsibilities, as you say. Everything from AI, so we're just standing up now the U.S. AI Safety Institute. And in fact, while I'm here, we announced a new partnership as between Kenya and the U.S. around AI. I think there's huge opportunities to collaborate there, to create jobs, but also set the standards of the, rules of the road around our shared values. I think it's very important. We also, we've talked about AGOA. Although I'm not the trade rep, it's certainly President Biden's priority, and we would like to support that to make sure that Congress renews AGOA. One of the things under my authority is the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Protecting IP, so important. So we look forward to providing more assistance to the government, but to companies and entrepreneurs. So you know how to protect IP and value the protection of IP. But also, I would say my top priority is just getting U.S. private sector to invest in Kenya. That is the number one thing. Right now, for example, when I think of venture capital, and I was in the venture capital business, so I know a little bit about it, it's amazing how you're the top destination in Africa by dollar and per capita for U.S. venture capital. That's not by accident. They like to be here. They make money here. They do well here. So
people like to live in Kenya, too.
People like to live in Kenya. So, my job is let's do more. If I could just expose the benefits here, this time we have 14 companies, bring more companies, more investment, that would be, my top priority.